A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious and most merciful. This is Ishan Ahmed. Today I will perform on my presentation video. Presentation video given by Madam Inayatullah, batch 2K20, Department BS English, subject Literature. Presentation topics: define the role of literature in society, elaborate the genres of literature, what is difference between science and poetry. Number first topic: define the role of literature in society. Literature is important to society because it reflects cultural values and serves as a tool of teaching those values to others. Through literature, people can learn about specific periods in history and events that changed the world. Literature teaches us to analyze a character, allows us to reach inside his or her mind. So we see what drives a character, what shapes his or her beliefs, and how one relates to others. One example is when readers read great expectation in the book Pip, embraced by joy because he is crude and Pip is on the way up reading it. They asked themselves, we can see why literature develops individuals' empathy and tolerance through deliberate elaborations that the writer made. We can see how literature takes role in our society. What is like to be Pip and what is like to be Joy? Would the readers behave better than Pip in his situation? It is when readers sympathize with the characters' actions that sympathy occurs. It is also scientifically proved that reading literary fiction enhances the ability to detect and understand the other people's emotions. The crucial skill is navigating complex social relationships through literature. Readers further discover the human nature in various situations such as joy, sadness, and anger. Therefore, literature is proven to contribute to the development of our society through its broad outreach. It relentlessly shaping our civilization by developing moral and ethics in our society. Its authenticity plays a huge part in building individuals' sympathy and empathy, and catalyzing the procurement of our social actions. But second topic: elaborate the genres of literature. In literature, every piece of writing falls under a general category, also known as a genre. We experience genres as other parts of daily lives, such as movies and music, and in each case, the individual genres typically have distinctive styles in terms of how they are composed. At the most basic level, there are essentially three main genres for literature: poetry, prose, and drama. Genre means a type of art literature or music characterized by a specific form, content, and style. For example, literature has four main genres: poetry, drama, fiction, and non-fiction. Example from both the fiction and non-fiction genres of literature are and functions that distinguish them from one another. Genres of literature are important to learn about two main categories separating the different genres of literature are fiction and non-fiction. There are several genres of literature that fall under the non-fiction category. Non-fiction sits in direct opposition to fiction. So all of these genres have particular features and functions that distinguish them from one another. Hence, it is necessary on the part of readers to know which category of genre they are reading in order to understand the message it conveys, as they have certain expectations prior to the reading concerned. What is difference between science and poetry? The history of science is the study of the development of science, including both the natural and social science. Science is a body of empirical, theoretical, and practical knowledge about the nature world produced by scientists who emphasize the observation phenomena. The science is the study of the nature and behavior of nature things and the knowledge that we obtain about them. Science is a particular branch of science such as physics, chemistry, or biology. Physics is the best example of explanation and prediction of the real world. Science, which has developed strong abstract theories. Science is objective, rigid, fixed. Science is based upon facts and figures. Everything is clear and vivid in science due to rigid and fixed and facts and figures. Science deals with the physics world and the things as. Poetry is both objective and subjective. It is not rigid or fixed, rather it has got a bulk of variations, whereas poetry deals with physical world and that of imaginations and spirituality, and it deals with the things science. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much.